Good morning. It's time for Precision Talk. I'm Marketing Manager Frank Olmstead with HTS Ag, and joining me, Technology Advisor Jay Robinson. Morning, Jay.
Good morning, Frank. How are you today?
Fantastic, sir. Fantastic.
It's warming up.
It is, finally.
It's after fifth winter, we should be seeing some.
all 4 seasons in a week here in Southwest Iowa.
What was it, 105-degree swing from Sunday? The real feel was like negative 15, and now it's going to be 80,
Yeah.
something like that. So I don't know how that maths out. Not supposed to do it in public.
Yeah. Math? Not supposed to do math?
No.
Okay. All right. Well,
But it's getting better.
It's
It's getting better.
So spring is going to be here. Of course, the window to get your planter systems installed, and that would be get them ordered and installed. Is
Right.
probably narrowing a little bit. Maybe have time for another 1 or 2.
Yeah, as I say, if you're desperate or you're ready to rock and roll or pull the trigger, we could get something squeezed in. So or even just have questions, give us a call because we'd like to at least entertain and see if we can help you out some way. But it is kind of narrowing down with the weather finally letting up. We might be seeing some planters roll in a few weeks. So
Right. So that would bring us to the next item, which would be spraying. And I know Ag Leader has that great $50 nozzle
Yes.
discount going on right now.
Yes.
So that adds up pretty quick, but also that ends at the end of the month.
It does. Yep. March 31st is when that's going to end. But if you've got whether it's a pull type or a spray machine, our system can go on whatever you've got. We can fit it almost on anything. So if you're looking at upgrading or trying to reduce the inputs, save you some time, give us a call. Like I said, any type of machine. We do the right spot nozzle by nozzle for any of those as well, but $50 off a nozzle, you're looking at 54, 60 nozzles. That adds up really quickly.
Absolutely.
So that is definitely an option. And if you've not looked into Right Spot before, I know we talk about this on Precision Talk quite a bit. The reduction in the inputs, the increase in your time to spray reducing, it's just the numbers kind of speak for themselves. You're looking at 18% approximately less chemical that you're putting down on the field. You're spraying 7% less acres. So that adds up to time saved as well. And you're spraying 31% more acres per hour. And that adds up.
Yeah.
So, and the other thing is the overlap that you're looking at. So when you're running a spray machine, you might have 10-foot sections. When you do nozzle by nozzle, that reduces it to 20-inch sections. So 20 inches as opposed to 120 inches. If you've got terraces, waterways, even windmills, whatever it is, your overlap is so far reduced by going nozzle by nozzle. And it's by boundaries. So you could swing that boom over a terrace and it turns them all off. So you're not burning something else up. So there's just so many things that encompass the Right Spot system that is beneficial to just about anybody, depending on what your ground looks like, shape, the fields, the hills, whatever it may be. You're going to find some benefit.
Absolutely. And before we started recording here, Jay, you'd mentioned the fact that you don't have to calibrate it in all this, doing math, even math in the field by yourself is no picnic.
Yeah, right.
But
you don't do it in public, but even in the tractor's not so good. No, one thing I don't know if it's said enough is just the ease of use of being able to get in the sprayer and go. So you're not captivated or you're not held back by what's my pressure, what do I need to be driving as a speed in order to make sure I'm getting the right product down where it needs to be. With the Right Spot, you set your rate, and once that system was calibrated, once the install was done, you can drive whatever speed you want. If you need to slow down to 3 mile an hour, same pressure. If you can roll 10, 12, 15, whatever you want to, same pressure. So you're getting it no matter what, set your nozzle and the pressure, you're onto the field and you're getting exactly what you need. Not only that, your turn compensation is the pressure will reduce. You'll reduce the spray on the inside, increase on the outside. Everything is even. So you're not going to have any hot spots or dead spots or high, weed pressure spots because you missed it. So everything is going to be dialed in, and I don't know if we talk about that enough. It's just the setup is so much faster.
and easy. And then when you pair that with some steering.
Yes. If you could go some Z2 steering, you got yourself some tram lines, and you throw some turn path on there, turns you around at the end. You're pretty close to autonomous as it goes down to the end of the field, and they'll turn you around and send you right back on the line. You don't have to touch anything, and your booms will shut off on what you've already sprayed on, so you don't even need to hit the master switch.
Wow.
So
Okay.
we're getting pretty efficient. And don't look now, but you might actually start to enjoy spraying.
Oh.
I shouldn't overspeak. But
Yeah. Don't make promises that we
I
can't
should not
keep.
make promises.
But with that $50 a roto nozzle discount, that
sure
adds
makes it look
up
pretty
and then
nice.
really gets it going. And I know Ag Leader still has some finance offers available.
Yeah, so if you're looking at financing, because I know, prices are looking better on grains. That's a positive. But if money's tight, systems cost a lot, but the return on investment, I think you see the return on investment on the Right Spot system probably quicker than any of the other systems we have. The Seed Command might get right up there with your spacing and singulation, but with the instant ROI on the chemical cost, the speed of doing it, the fuel, because you're not overlapping, it's right there. So if you're looking at wanting to do this and the cost is kind of prohibitive, we do have 199% financing. It's a 3-year. So first payment's due on the signing, and then the next year is the second payment. Third year you finish it off, and you've got yourself a Right Spot system, and you're already seeing return by the time you get to the second payment.
Yeah, and it's easy enough to use. You may pick up some custom makers and start making a little profit that way as well.
Absolutely. Hey,
a lot of guys are doing that.
Yes, absolutely. And who doesn't want precise chemical on every bit of their land?
Absolutely, yeah.
I do, and I don't even farm.
So if we have any questions, Jay, just give you a call.
Yes, absolutely. 712-744-4468.
Online at htsag.com, or follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, all at HTSAG. Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Frank.